I got some, I don't know. I don't have ambivalent feelings. Well, I do. I do. I have ambivalent feelings about what Richard Branson just did. And it's not to say that I don't necessarily like what he just did. I don't have nothing against the man himself. This is not me dogging on somebody's accomplishments. This is none of that. This is just humanity. Humanity. Humanity is. Look at what we did to our planet. What do you think we're going to do to other planets? There's no doubt we're going to do the same thing. And it's just going to be worse. Um, I just got some beliefs about the planet itself that come to question to what everybody else is saying. But nonetheless, I am excited and afraid for humanity. Simply because, I know us. I know that the more humanity has, the more destructive they are. And that's just it, and that's all. No matter where we go, we tear it up. We have ways of just annihilating each other that are unconceivable. It's just, who thought of that? And now that we have the technology to take citizens in the space off of, just a regular airplane, and airplane goes 40,000 feet, releases a rocket with, people in it. I'm not saying that it was easy. I'm saying that he made it look commercial. That's what I got off of watching this. I'm like, oh, it's about to be so commercial now. He did exactly what he, set out to do. He made it. He devalued it. He devalued it. Listen, remember when cell phones were a big deal and everybody had a big old phone and it cost so much just to get that phone? Now, Obama was giving out phones. How long did it take for that to happen? Around 20 years, maybe less than that. Just didn't take no time. How long before anybody, listen, let's just look at Sir Richard Branson. He's a billionaire, right? There are a lot of billionaires on the planet. But here's the thing. That airplane, of course, with all the technology now costs, a lot of money. But it's not going to take long before somebody gets a hold of this and goes, I can make that even easier. That's what's going to happen. So, listen, the whole world's seen this. And they're looking at it going, oh, yeah. Oh, if we just do this, and this. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Ra? So they're looking at what Richard Branson just did and how almost casual it looked. I mean, he took off from an airplane and he had the rocket attached to it. He reached 40,000 feet and then the rocket took off and went Mach 3 and boom, went into space. And, it just looked like I could do it. And I can't. But it looked like I can do it. And once you have people believing they can do something, they're gonna try it. There's gonna be a lot of failure, a lot of people are gonna get, are gonna do wrong, and this is gonna be a lot of accidents about to happen. But nonetheless, there are gonna be people who are gonna be successful at this. And Richard Branson isn't going to. I mean, the way they did it, and they were talking about passengers, yada, 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 they're commercializing space. The space race is about to happen, people, and it's going to get ugly. And it's happening in our lifetime. Listen, we don't have to wait till 2035 or 2020, 21, whatever. Look, it's happening right now. Richard Branson just made it look like if you had, a couple $1,000s in your pocket, you can go to space tomorrow. And that's what's going to happen. It's not going to, right now, it's exclusive. But as soon as the next billionaire pops up and does it, it's going to be less exclusive. And guess who the next billionaire is already? Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos just stepped down from Amazon, gave half his trap to his wife, told her to go and, she went and got married to a school teacher. He says, I want to concentrate on other things now. Jeff Bezos has his own space company. The Amazon dude, selling books out of his garage and then online, is building a spaceship right now as we speak. Jeff Bezos. What do you know about space, Jeff? Nothing. But he's going to hire some smart people, and they're going to put themselves a ship together, and you're going to see Jeff Bezos in space probably next year. Richard Branson said he was dreaming about this since he was a child. He started 17 years ago, and now it's come to fruition. That time is going to get cut in half because Richard Branson isn't going to keep a blueprint and secret on how he did it. No. He'll probably tell anybody how he did it. Here it is how he did it. And then they're going to look at Elon Musk, and because Elon Musk is starting from the ground up. See, Elon Musk. Oh, okay, let's go back. The space station, the space program. Let's look at the space program. I knew that the space program was going to stop because I was analyzing the spaceships, and I am not a mathematical genius, but I'm somebody who likes to look at the details. This is why I'm probably going to end up being an investigator. And I've already been an investigator before, but I like to look at the details. And I looked at all three space crashes, all three the spaceships that went down, and I looked at why they went down. I even have videos about it. I looked at why they went down. It's one of the biggest reasons why they went. One never left the ground. It was a practice spaceship, and it just caught on fire, and both the astronauts, burned up. It wasn't something that actually takes off. It was just a practice spaceship. And something happened and it caught on fire. But the two that were in flight, one of them caught fire on its way up. That was in '86 when I was in high school. And the other one caught fire on its way down. Both of them blew up instantly. They found out the reasons to why both of them blew up. One of them was because of a canister that was on the side of one of the spaceships. It blew up and then caused a reaction. Everything else blew up. And then the other one was because of when the spaceship was entering back into space, that the heat shields that they have, there was a foam that's in between the heat shield. Okay, there's a foam. Okay, this is a spaceship. This is the heat shield. There's foam in between. And there's heat that gets into where that foam is and gets past that foam, boom. And that's what happened to the second one entering into space. On both cases, the same thing was the problem: speed. It was speed. We use a lot of power to get a spaceship off the ground, and it has to read a maximum speed of like Mach 3 or whatever just to get off the ground from a static start. And the same thing when a spaceship is entering into the atmosphere. The reason why there's so much friction is because of speed. And if you slowed any of those spaceships down, those people would be alive today. Now, of course, I'm not a scientist, but the question is, how do you slow one down? Well, Richard Branson just solved one of those riddles. You take off on a regular airplane and then you let the airplane, the rocket ship go at 40,000 feet. There's just not a lot of speed, dangerous speed when it comes to that, when you're on an airplane and then you take off. Now, NASA has done something, well, the Air Force has done something like that before, and they used a jet attached to an airplane and let it go. And I think it went at like Mach 7. They even have something today called a scramjet. And a scramjet, what it does is it uses the oxygen from the earth in order for the air to go inside of the jet's hull, and it causes propulsion. It's some weird technology, but it works. And the thing about it is a scramjet can hit Mach 12. You just haven't seen one yet, but if you look up scramjet, you'll know what I'm talking about. They're using these jets to skip along the surface of gravity, okay, in space. This is where the next war is going to be. That's why I'm like, oh, this is bad. Because scramjets don't have missiles. Scramjets use lasers to fight other scramjets. Like, when you talk about some Star Wars type stuff, yeah, we're here. Like, we're here right now. It ain't no far, far away. No, we're here right now. They have this stuff right now, people. So when I'm looking at this, I'm going, yo, you just commercialized space. Listen, I like the fact that space was only obtainable by certain people doing certain things. Research and in the military. I liked it when it was like that. I'm not a fan of people just willy-nilly going to space whenever they want to. I'm not a fan because the destruction that humans cause other humans has now reached I guess the word is penultimate level. And listen, the military has a bomb that can crack the tectonic plates. And they actually thought about what would happen if they dropped this bomb down into the Marianas Trench. We are living in a dangerous time, people. This right here is very scary to me. It is very scary. And Richard Branson made it look very casual. This is not a casual thing we're dealing with. And I don't have no biblical philosophy or whatever. Some people was trying to use scripture. I'm not going there. I'm just looking at everything on a technology base. This is a scary thing. I don't want to go to space. I'm good. But yeah, I just felt like talking about it. It's your boy Tone 202. I'm out.